What if I told you that this slick 66-footer has 2,000 plus nautical mile range, can carry a helicopter, and can glide over water at 42 knots? Welcome aboard this 2021 Valder Yacht Custom Catamaran, 66 feet. What?
You mean this Valder 66 Custom Power Catamaran?
Power Catamaran?
Yeah,
sure.
That sounds better.
That sounds good. Okay, so the reason we chose to show you this one is actually so many reasons. So we'll go through them little by little, but I mean little by little.
Did we mention already that it's carbon fiber?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's carbon fiber.
It's got a helicopter option on top. I mean, it's ridiculous. It is probably the most interesting 66-foot cat we've ever filmed. And it's built in New Zealand.
Yes.
All right, so now we're...
And it's fast.
And it's fast. Okay, go.
Okay.
And it's got a crazy range.
Oh my God. We never get to tour this boat if we keep going. All right, so we're starting as always on the swim platform, which it is a catamaran. You wouldn't be able to tell actually the way it looks right now. Here, it looks more like you're standing on the stern of a super yacht.
Yeah, a really wide monohull.
This, you can actually see this little gap here. This is actually a platform which lowers down, and Victoria's standing on the port side sugar scoop. I'm standing on the starboard sugar scoop, and we have the stairs going up into the cockpit. So now this, should I go there?
Yeah.
Should we do this first?
Let's do this first.
Where the boat name is on actually is...
The suspense is killing me.
This is actually garage door. This platform lowers down into the water, and then we have a tender sitting there, which can be deployed by push of a button, and it would go back into the water. It's actually painted in the color of the hull.
Yeah,
the
it's
orange.
really cute.
So it's just a small tender with an outboard, but nicely tucked away. You don't see it in your everyday operation, even underway. You can always have a bigger tender if you want to, as a towable behind, if you want to go for that option. So then let's put this back down, and it's all nicely tucked away and closed. Okay, there we go.
And it allows you to have this pretty substantial beach club area right here, which is quite nice, with a very large entertainment bar.
Yeah, I mean, it's an outdoor galley, no?
It's a very clever solution, yes. It's
so
essentially,
this
it's a
guy
galley.
must be into fishing, the owner of this boat.
Correct.
Because we do have a live bait well right here.
And we do have outriggers as well. Yeah, just here because of the dock, they don't have them out, but
oh, I see.
They
yeah,
do have
they're
that.
right there, actually. Yep.
So yeah, so that's your bait tank. Anything here we need to point out before I move?
There is something here in the corner. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to open it up. Our dock shower. So we have
Dock
not
shower.
Dock shower.
Transom
Our transom shower right here with the mixing valve and the wand.
What he meant to say is dog shower.
Dog shower.
Or the dog when
It's
we
a
come
dog
back from
shower.
the beach with the dog. Storage underneath, and then we have a large sink underneath here.
Yeah.
It's nice, so you can close it up.
What are this on top? Are these all storage?
Yeah, let's check it out. It looks like
Okay,
it. I mean, you
I'll
opened
open
one.
Yep, all storage, and it goes through. We can probably put some rods in there.
You're right. You're totally correct. I think you're right. So then
This
here,
cheek is getting hot.
check this out. Of course, it would not be a New Zealand boat without a proper Barbie.
Look at that. Okay, so we got a
And-
Weber grill right there.
And we do have storage underneath. All right. Now, which way do we go?
Going up into the cockpit? I'll
Sure.
follow you.
This way?
Yep.
Look how wide this is.
One thing I didn't mention yet, we do have receptacles here for the 3 centerpieces actually of the swim platform. They can be removed and actually store right here in this spot.
So immediately, a cool feature of this boat, check this out. We have a remote station, even with a Garmin chart plotter right here.
And a pop-up joystick apparently.
How cool is that?
That is really cool actually. It comes in really handy for docking of this vessel, because when I'm staying right here, I have the hand on the joystick, I have perfect visibility to the side, but not just to the side, also to the port side, which is fantastic.
Every woman's dream.
I would use it all the time.
A pop-up joystick. Okay, open that up.
Line storage right here.
Feeling bossy today. So here we have an enclosure, which of course is removable, and this could be completely open depending on where are you using this boat. Looks like there's more storage underneath there.
Yeah, it's fully enclosed actually, huh?
Check this out. And then on this side, look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
A nice Boston's locker right
boat
here.
hooks and chamois, and yeah, that's fantastic actually.
Then we do have a ladder going to a very, very special, I was gonna say fly bridge, but it's more like a fly deck. So we'll go up there in a moment.
Okay.
But what's cool about it, that it folds and you can tuck it into this space.
Okay, so completely out of the way.
It will be out of the way, so you can use the ice maker, your 4 drawer fridges, which is really nice, full with some nice beers there.
Oh, ice cold.
Not sponsored, but it should be. And then, of course, this nice entertainment bar here. We'll see this window from inside that opens up. So this entertainment space is beautiful. There's an alfresco dining for 8 people easily.
Yep.
Nice built-in bench. And what is this? Storage.
Oh, it's a fridge.
Oh, really?
It's insulated.
Oh, I guess if you do catch some fish.
Because if you open this, I believe there's probably the compressor or...
Yeah, to
it's a
service
fridge.
it. Oh, that's really cool. So if you catch some fish...
Fridge or freezer?
Yeah, that's your fish storage. Then check this out. Ready?
Yep.
Ta-da!
Day head.
Yeah, we do have a day head, which is great to have for entertainment. You'll see there's just the way that the boat's laid out. It's nice to have this extra day head for
100%.
For guests on board that are not staying with you, with even a shower. So essentially, this is a wet head.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I mean, for a day head, totally fine. If
Very
you,
cool.
you know, just to rinse down the water. If you come with salty feet, for example, you can just rinse the floor. So it's you get rid of the salt.
Pretty nice.
Very nice.
So now you're proposing we go forward, right?
Is there anything else we need to show here or no?
The shore power.
Shore power inlet is right over there. We can.
And
actually,
there's something here. What is that?
That's
there?
also a shore power inlet.
Oh, okay. So we have it on both sides.
Yeah, it might be different hookups, different sizes.
Got it. And that looks like some more storage.
Yep, that's again the same storage that we saw on the other side, just in the boo box, the storage in the boo box.
The way that this hardtop is shaped, right? It goes all the way back. It is a really, really nicely shaded area. Like you're
very protected.
Yeah, you feel very safe and protected in the space. Are these lamps? What is that?
The LED lights, yeah, they're floodlights for the behind.
For fishing.
For behind, they're for fishing, for just evening, light illuminating the area behind the vessel.
Crazy. Okay, well, let's see if me with my fears and phobias, I can make it forward. Cross your fingers for me.
Okay.
Actually, it's nice. I have no issue walking forward here. It's really wide. It's safe. I mean, I think it was me. I would maybe add just a little rail as well, because I am that type of person. But you do have a very solid grab rail right here.
Yeah, I talked to the broker, and he said that this specific owner actually requested to not have the rails on it.
You want to have like a slick look. I get it. Okay. They have no fears of that, like me. Not everyone does. Welcome to the bow.
Same with rails around, right? Like you would have. He requested not to have them, to keep that slick and sporty look, like a fast,
aggressive.
Yes.
Yeah, got it. So right here we do have a little lounge. Well, not little, a large lounge pad.
Yeah.
Easily 3-4 people can hang out here, and then our anchor lockers is what we definitely need to check out on this boat. Why don't I take the camera?
Sure.
Just remember there are no rails when you are stepping back.
I was thinking that actually. Oh wow, look at that.
Holy smokes.
Let me go in there.
Oh wow, okay. Well, you guys know the drill. When he likes the boat, he volunteers.
Oh, it's so clean too. So that's pretty cool. We have fender storage right here. Proper step integrated. Some other shipyards could actually take notes of this one here, because a lot of times it's an afterthought and you have a hard time actually getting into the lazarette spaces. We have more storage forward, and then in the center we see the big, wow, that's cool. So there is an access with another hatch right there, which is right now covered by the bow cushion, but obviously that's easy access to the anchor. And then look at the anchor setup. It's a drum anchor. You usually don't see that on a vessel like this. That is definitely unique and a pretty cool setup. You normally have that on commercial fishing boats. So then the anchor all the way forward there. We got the bridle set up right here, or actually the snubber line set up right here, not a bridle. So that's easy. Once you open up that hatch, you have a super easy access to that. And then you see on the other side, the port side lazarette space, or forward storage space, actually, I want to say, all the way over there.
It's a 66 footer, remember that?
Yeah, it's a 66. But this is good space here. This is really, really good storage space. So the actual hatch to get underneath there to the anchor setup is right underneath here. So you would have to take this off. And that's probably where I see over there is something like a window. Yep, there's a little window there. I can see that.
Oh, interesting. Let's check it out. Maybe we'll see it on the interior.
Sounds good.
All right, ready?
Okay, ready.
We're gonna show them the fly bridge.
There's no fly bridge.
There's a fly bridge.
Oh, there's a fly bridge?
Yeah.
I don't see one.
Ready? I know,
Sure.
That's the cool thing about this boat. You don't actually see one.
Okay. Quickly before we head aft again, we got the open array radar here, satellite communication, VHF antennas, night vision camera, speakers facing aft. I don't know why. And then a really nice horn setup.
What do you mean you don't know why?
But there's nothing there.
Fly deck.
Fly deck, okay.
We're going there.
And we have a crane sitting up there as well, so you can store tender up there.
Why are you giving it away? Let's go.
All right, so me
You
first?
go first. Yeah, just, I don't know. Somehow it feels better.
Okay, so now,
We're gonna go up to the fly deck.
Okay.
I mean, fly bridge. I don't know. Whatever. It's not an official name. I just made that up.
okay, we go upstairs.
Ready?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Blank canvas / an actual heli deck.
Wow, that's huge.
I've never been on board of a 66-foot yacht with a fly deck. Good for a helicopter.
Wow.
And not just a touch and go. You can actually store it here.
Really?
They had it sitting at the boat show.
Oh, that's okay, yeah. I guess that's right.
I mean, not every helicopter, of course, but
Yeah.
he said R44.
R44, yeah.
That's crazy. That's because this boat is carbon fiber.
Wow.
I know, it's
So it
impressive.
can support the weight up here. On top of all that, that is definitely a party deck here.
100%, that's why you got the speakers. You can put any loose furniture you like here. You can also put jet skis and now another type of tender, whatever this crane would support,
Yeah.
you obviously could do up here. So it's basically your toy deck.
So yeah, that comes, obviously that's a nice addition actually, because if you don't use your helicopter, I would probably store a larger tender up here for the time at the island, you know?
I mean, how cool is this?
Yeah, that's really cool. Here, our carbon fiber outriggers, actually, they're stored up here on top right now, instead of being in the, socket where they normally sit in.
So many unique things of how they use this boat, what a thought behind this boat. There's definitely some owners out there that the uniqueness and the usage of this vessel would speak to. It's pretty special.
I mean, it's also pretty cool if you think about it, if you have your helicopter with you, right? Maybe you have somebody bring over the boat to the Bahamas, and then you fly in with your R44, and you can also just have the boat at anchor. You fly with your helicopter for dinners or lunches.
What a way
throughout the exhumers.
to impress a date.
Yeah, yeah.
I just have my little 66-foot boat in the Bahamas. How do we get there? Oh, I'll just fly in.
Fly ourselves? Amazing.
All right, let's go and show you the interior.
Sure. Of course, we have a weather hatch to protect the cockpit.
Alrighty, let's show you the interior.
Let's do it.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, come on in. Does not look like a lean, mean racing machine.
No, but this is the proper setup here. I like what I'm walking into.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. All right, shall we start then?
Yeah, let's start with the most important thing, is the bar.
The bar. You're acting
A
like you're
real
such
bar.
a big drinker here.
No, but it's like a real bar. I really like it.
Yeah,
It's such
it's
a cool
proper bar,
setup.
and this is kind of cool. Look, I mean, if you look at this, you're like, oh, this kind of might be, in the way.
Yeah,
but you can just kind of get this way and get it out of the way, just to have a, you know, this way. Look.
Yeah, you can tuck them away.
So then you can walk by. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Or swing it the other way around as well. Yeah. So starting at a very important portion, the bar. We do have all our stemware set up here, a nice cabinet right here, all dedicated because this boat is fast. You gotta make sure there's dedicated spots for everything.
Super nice. Wow, look at this. Yeah, we got the sea zone management system right here.
And then let's check out the bar. I mean, looks like we've got, oh wow, look, everything's got a spot. Very cool. Wow, I'm kind of impressed right now.
Really well organized, huh?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Very nice. So of course, storage for all our alcohol bottles here, and wow, they're really equipped.
What do we have there? It says Parker.
Yeah.
I think it's a water maker control. Yeah. Can you touch the panel, see if it lights up? Yep.
Sea recovery.
There we go.
Yes. All right, that's the spot, and also could be used as additional prep space or entertainment space, you know, in case you're doing like kind of a cocktail hour, you can put some food up here and stuff, so it's pretty neat. So would love to show you something that we talked about when we introduced this boat in the beginning. So these are just our specs. Check this out. The range of this boat at 42 knots, 790 nautical miles, and at 26 knots, what?
Yeah, with 26 knots, we have a range of 1,230 nautical miles.
And if you drop it down to 10 knots...
Yeah, it's easier to see here, so I'm going to go to this. We have a range of 2,160 nautical miles.
That is very impressive for a boat of this size, for the style of a boat, for the speed of a boat. Is absolutely insane. So you can totally go to Bahamas and back on one tank, don't have to think about refueling. You can actually maybe pick a spot to get cheaper fuel because you do have the range. So it's
exactly if you don't have to take fuel in the islands and you just you know, get back on your fuel tank you're left with, even better, you get the true fuel for way less money.
I think that's an issue with a lot of the fast vessels that just sort of, you know, everybody always talks about it like you run out of fuel wherever you get there, you got to refuel, so you're kind of stuck refueling where you are, which a lot of times is more expensive. So this is a very different vessel. We've never been on board of something like this. So, all right.
But before we continue on, since normally you remind me and I forget, but this time I thought about it and you forgot maybe, please like, subscribe, put on the notification bell so you can get information when we have the next video up. Exactly, so you never miss a video we're putting out. Also, check out our third channel we have now, which is called Yacht Tour.
Yes.
It's a shorts dedicated channel.
For now, we just entertain you there with the shorts as a placeholder while we are working on the Yacht Tour project.
Exactly, which we're gonna let you all know what it is very, very soon.
Well, if you go to Yacht Tour and you read the description and spend the time, you might find out more.
Okay. So anyways, check out the third channel, Yacht Tour, subscribe, and do all the same things again. Yeah.
QR code right here.
All right, cool. Let's keep going.
Okie dokie. Welcome to the galley. This is really wide. It's beautiful. Look at this sink. There's basically a really nice like washing dishes spot here. You're all by yourself, no one's bothering you. It's nice because if you actually, I'm joking of course, but if you're bringing stuff in, you actually have space to put dishes, to organize. Then underneath there's storage, tons of storage actually.
Well, another cool thing is that this is a sliding window, so it opens up. So you're actually extending your countertop space to the exterior as well.
So it tucks into here, right? So this whole thing would be open, and if you're entertaining with the bar, this cockpit area just becomes one giant space right here.
Yeah.
So then as we going around, we do have our fridge and freezer. Then all of these are storage. Oh, microwave.
Not really.
See, that's why you open it, right? This looks like it's going to be promising.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
That is a cool cabinet.
Super cool pantry. Yeah, I knew this was going to be something special. I haven't explored this yet, you guys. So then right here we do have drawers. And then check this out. I love that they have a matching color kettle to the color of the hall.
There was something matching color down here too underneath the sink. I don't know what it was, maybe a toaster oven?
Maybe a toaster. Oh, cool. Look at that.
Oh, I see.
So that's nice. We got 2 of those. And as we going around, this is a 4-burner induction cooktop. And then our dedicated oven right here, drawer, dishwasher, dishwasher. Very nice. Some more storage. We'll open them up here. Yeah, look at that. Everything nice and organized. And of course, you did not mention it, but we do have a wine cooler right here. I couldn't see it when I was right there. And a bit more storage here. So that's our galley.
Yeah.
And let's keep going. I love how it's all one open space, one little step up. And then it's kind of neat when you have that step up because it kind of raises you up and your view becomes even better. When you're sitting up here, you're still part of it, but you have a better visibility aft.
Totally.
All right, this is a massive salon. You could easily hang out here with 10 people. You can hang out here with 10 people. It's nicely done. Of course, you can change this and do like a high-low table if you wanted to be able to dine inside. You could do that. This could be your interior dining. I also see that these are storages, I think. Oh, wow. This whole thing, both of them are really deep storage.
Yep, and we have a pop-up TV right here on the other side, so perfect for the movie nights situation.
Quite cool. The windows are awesome. You have a really nice visibility. Wait, are these openable?
Yeah, this one is openable as well as this one there, and they're sliding aft.
That's really nice. You can open it up for cross breeze, open the doors there. Very cool. Good headroom here. I would say maybe like a 6'6" or something. What do you think? 6'5", 6'6"?
Sure.
Yeah, something like that. And it's taller, obviously, down there. Yeah, and now we're out of Helm.
Yeah, so we have the Helm seats here, dual Helm seats.
I like these. This is very like you're going nowhere. Yeah, it's very serious.
What's there's some storage there, right?
Yeah, it looks like do have some drawers here for our Helm.
Yeah, so then we have the Fusion stereo right here, control. Another step up. Visibility is really good, all around actually. Like even if you're navigating at night, it's very easy to actually see. Again, this one opens here, so you can slide it back and have in direct communication with anybody on the dock or on the side deck. Yeah, great visibility, even looking aft. It's pretty awesome. So let's see how the seat feels here. Very comfortable Helm seats.
Yeah?
Yeah, very comfortable.
Fine, I'll come over. Oh, I see, you've got a little step stool here. Oh, this is very comfortable.
Very comfy.
Let's go, where are we going?
Right. So we got...
Bimini in 1 hour.
Yeah, we could.
Would they know?
Probably. So we got triple Garmin chart plotters, all nicely put on a, well, I want to say pedestal, because they're actually almost free floating on top of the dashboard here. Really cool setup. I like it a lot. We do have the shift and throttle control. We have the joystick on this setup here. The Garmin remote control for the chart plotters, because when you sit in the Helm chair, you don't want to go always over there. You can actually use the remote control. Comes in pretty handy. VHF radio. Cup holder, also really good location for it. Do you have another cup holder over there?
Yep, I do.
Perfect. So everybody has their own. This here.
And I saw special insulated cups that fit perfectly into this.
Really? Cool. As you guys can see, no helm wheel. Yeah.
Curious.
Yep, here it is. We actually have a little joystick here for the helm. And then of course we will have also our Garmin autopilot set up, so we can use also the autopilot for steering as well. Shift and throttle control, bow thruster control, engine, main switchboard. We have the trim tab control right here. We have the engine monitors right here. They're main engines, MAN engines actually, for the main engines. We have the windshield wiper control, C-zone control, and another remote control for the electronics.
They're MAN, M-A-N.
Main engines. Yes. We will see them later when we check out the engine room.
Okay, you know what's really funny?
No.
You know, this always happens to me that I match the boat. Today, it's not the case. I don't think I matched the boat, but you.
I do.
You matched the boat. Look at that.
Well, I guess a
Look at
little.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Okay, all grown up. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna go port first.
Check out the cabins.
Oh, more storage.
More storage.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. All right, we're gonna go aft first to our twin cabin right here. We have twin beds, storage underneath both of them, nice drawers, and then little hanging locker right here, a window here with an openable hatch, and that's it. This cabin actually shares the head with our forward port cabin.
Ah, okay.
The setup was kind of a family setup, so I think this was maybe kids' wing, so they just gave it a bigger space, but then they are sharing that bathroom. I think they're changing that on the next hall.
Okay.
So of course, it being, you know, semi-custom boat, they can do things different.
This seems to be like a very large bed.
It is a huge bed.
I think that's at least a European king.
I think you're right. So really big pedestal nightstands with drawers underneath, and then walking into this ensuite. Wow, look at this. Look at this mirror. Woo.
Oh wow, that's big.
It's cool. Look how cute this sink is. You remember we were looking for a small sink?
Yep,
This is great. Very nice size. And then of course there's a little bit of storage underneath here. Actually a pretty good amount. And then our head and a good size shower. So I guess that was their compromise. They were able to gain a pretty large 2-person shower here.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go starboard. I think this is our VIP cabin because this whole hall, this whole side of the hall is one cabin right here. So we do have a queen size bed. There is some storage in our nightstand. The window here, also openable hatch on top. This is a good size hanging locker. Ta-da! And then when you turn around, check this out.
Oh,
This is your ensuite.
That's really big.
Yeah, it's cool. So you've got storage underneath here, a good window, another openable hatch on top, which you'll definitely use if you know, if you have an opportunity. It's not too hot outside. Look at the washer
and dryer.
Shall we say washer and dryer? Wait,
no, you were
washer
right.
and dryer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. And then what's this here?
Just additional storage.
Wow, that's big for all your vacuum and cleaning supplies. So yeah, essentially this is your laundry room, and then they give you quite a bit more storage here. I see some kind of access there as well.
Some valve there, I think, for fresh water maybe.
And this shower is actually quite large. You know, this is sort of what I was talking about, one of the cabins for us to have this corner shower, just because it does save a lot of room and gives you a big shower.
Yeah.
And you don't have that really pointy corner here in a way.
Yeah.
I think it's nice.
I think it's a really good setup, and they put the securing lock on here, so you can actually keep it in place when you're underway, so it doesn't fly open.
And it's a great shower.
No, it's a good size.
All
Very
right,
good
now
size.
let's go. I mean, I would say like 1.5 person, right? Almost 2. All right, now we're gonna go and show you the owner suite. Underneath the stairs is a bit of storage and access.
Okay.
All right, now we're going all the way forward. This is also unique for this type of a boat. We do have, oh, check this out. Everything nicely labeled.
Yeah, all the back end of the helm station.
And
behind
then,
you.
Oh, thank you. Ta-da!
Oh, nice.
Hanging locker.
Additional hanging locker.
Yeah, almost like a little sauna space in here.
Yeah, right.
And then let's go. Oh, it smells like a sauna. It's like look, smell it.
Is that wood?
It's cedar. I guess sauna would not smell like cedar, but it is a really nice smell. Okay, check this out. Welcome to the owner's suite. Yeah. Okay, so where do we start? Let's start here, and then we'll go that way. So here, this is nice. So here we have a lot of floor space. So I will close this so we can show you everything. Check this out. Got another hanging locker. So that would be a really good amount of storage there. We have drawers. This is your getting ready space. This could be a table or it could be a little, you know, makeup station, but it's a nice home office. Like you can definitely get some work done here.
It's really bright in here.
Nice view, agreed. And then a boat office, shall I say. King size bed?
Nice window. Yeah, definitely king size bed.
Yeah, we do have 2 overhead hatches here that you can open. And another one there.
Three. Yeah.
So yeah, if it's a nice day in the Caribbean, you can definitely open that up, you know, at night and potentially sleep without air conditioning. There's a pop-up TV right here. And then it's a nice headroom as well. Here is tall. Is what?
This a window or something there?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, it has a cushion in front.
Oh.
There's a cushion there, but if you take the cushion away, you would actually be able to look forward.
Oh, that's what we saw in the bow.
Okay, that makes sense. Cool.
Interesting. Okay, so then welcome to our ensuite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you didn't see it yet. So
No.
we've got dual sinks, lots of countertop space. They kind of did this for privacy, but you still have the light and the reflection of the water, which is nice storage. We'll just open one up here. And then this is also storage. It's pretty cool. You'll have a spot to be able to maybe put your toiletry bag and stuff,
Yep,
right?
yeah,
If you're
good
not
idea.
living on this boat, you're just coming in for weekends or maybe a week at a time. So then here, oh wow, woo, that's bright. So there's an openable hatch, which is great to have in the shower. And of course, a 1.5 person shower here, very nice. Again, more daylight coming in here, even with the little bench.
I like how they made it work, dealing with the hole shape where it's like tapering in more, and they just made this little bench there, and then the countertop here on top, just continuing on the countertop of the sinks. Really well done.
Yeah, agreed. All right, so now we're gonna go and show you the engine room.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh, thank God it's warm outside. So I just see there's another hatch here.
And check it out.
Let's check that out. I assume it's storage. And oh, that's the tender.
Very cool. So you have access here, obviously, to also secure it and maybe even put some stuff inside of the dinghy. You can put some extra fenders and stuff in there, plenty of space.
That's right.
Or maybe some, you know, SUPs or anything soft that can go in there.
Also, I'm just thinking, if you have a tender stored up on top, for example, right? This is all additional storage space.
Yeah, it's pretty,
big storage
pretty
space.
Cool.
All right, let's check out the engine room. There we go.
Ta-da!
All right, I'm gonna go in and then take the camera from you. Thank you.
Enjoy!
Thank you very much. Wow, that's a deep engine room here, actually. Holy moly. Okay, so we have a chiller sitting right on top there. We have a water maker right there. Black water treatment, transmission, and V-drive assembly. Freshwater pump right here. Now let's go one step down. We got the main sea strainer here for the main engine. Then we have the big V8 MAN main engine here, one of them at least. Yeah, and I do have some access actually to get to the outside. I will just have to be, you know, jumping over this, going to the outside there, and then I will have full access on the other side as well. Very simple exhaust, really easy to manage. Fire suppression system right here. We got another sea strainer here, I assume for the generator maybe? Air conditioning? Yeah, let's open this up. Okay, so we have additional storage space here and access to the steering components. Really clean. I like it that they kept it separate from the engine room, so you can actually store some spare parts and spare oils there safely without it being part of the engine room. Positive thing about that as well is that your fire suppression system only needs to deal with this space in case of an emergency. and not with the entire lazarette space on top of it. We do have a camera set up right there, a Garmin camera, which you can obviously pull up when you need to on your screens. This ladder actually folds up and you can take it apart for maintenance, so you can actually have easy access, and you can also slide it over. I can see this bar going there, slide it over, rest it on top of the engine when you need to go just temporarily over there to go to one of the pieces of equipment which are actually mounted over on this side. This is an integrated fuel tank here, looks to me like it. I see the fuel lines here and primary fuel filters right down there. So that's structural the way it looks to me, which is great. It's also a good dampener between the engine room and the cabins forwards. Oh, forgot something. Engine room ventilation right there on top. Good position actually. I think this will work really well with the engine ventilation in that position. And we have our MAN switch panel right down here as well for maintenance reasons. Okay, let's head up. Try to find Victoria. There she is. All right.
How was it?
Really clean.
I was in air conditioning.
Very nice. Good for you. I'm going to stand in the breeze here. There's some breeze here behind me.
Sounds good. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. Make sure you do click the like button. If you do click it early, like wait maybe 8 to 10 minutes before you do that in the tour, because it really helps the algorithm. If you do it too early, sometimes algorithm just thinks you're not real. It just like, who likes it that early? So just give it a good 8-10 minutes and then hit the like button. Do a couple of comments. That makes a massive difference. And make sure you check us out on the Patreon. We do have a very cool community there. We do have updates of our boat build there, so definitely check that out. I'll put a QR code right here. And don't forget to stay for the outtakes. See you later. Ciao. What if I told you that this sexy What if I told you that this sexy 60, that doesn't work. Can carry. Okay, can I just do it?
Yeah, do it.
You're dead after this.